So, we have the Navy out today. We have the USS Enterprise. We have the Bismark, which was the German battleship, most feared anyway. And then we have the SBD-5 Dauntless, which would be on the USS Enterprise. So, I know what you're thinking. Aircraft carrier probably should be a little bit larger. No. The USS Enterprise was about 634 feet long, and the Bismarck was 882. So, in about real life, that's about what they'd look like compared. Command post size and length and width. And then the SBD-5 Dauntless, which is this little guy zoomed in. Well, actually all of them little guys zoomed in. The SBD-5 Dauntless is famous for its dive bombing capabilities, along with the very first revolutionary torpedo sub, which only about 20% worked, but who cares? They were still pretty neat little planes. Well, I shouldn't say little. They had a 1,100 horsepower turbine engine that would make them go up to speeds of 448 miles per hour. So that little thing could go honking, and it could carry 3 400-pound bombs. And now, I say 400 pounds. That's just how they measure all the explosives. So they don't actually weigh 400 pounds. They probably weigh more like 30 a pound. I wouldn't know. All that I do know is that they don't weigh 400 pounds. Then we have the USS Enterprise. This was an aircraft carrier from 1937 to 1944. Then they retired, and then they scrapped some of the metal to the USS Lincoln, I think it is, now the aircraft carrier. But this had twin rudders that could carry the ship up to 22 knots, which was really fast for an aircraft carrier. And it could hold up to 35 of these, and then 2 B-25 Mitchell bombers, which I thought was really cool, considering that it was a fairly small aircraft carrier. But it's pretty neat. And then it also had up to 20 air defense guns on each side, along with 5 in the front. So this was pretty centered around air defense for the USS Enterprise. Then we have the Holy Grail, the Bismarck. Every single turret rotates. Just a little something I wanted to add on. But this sucker had so much fire. It had 8 420 millimeter guns, large enough to shoot a Volkswagen Beetle. Yes, it had armor that was about as wide as this freaking card table thick. It could take shells from 380 millimeters, 2 in the same spot, and it wouldn't penetrate. So this thing was tough. It was dense. In fact, out of the 3 larger ships, the USS Iowa, the USS Yamato, and then the Bismarck would weigh the most, even though it's the smallest out of all of them, which I thought that was really neat. Then they were also fitted with 200 millimeter in the front, 200 millimeter full auto guns, and those were highly ineffective, but they had them just in case for short engagements. And then they had a bunch of other commands all along. They had a primary command post with a radar, and then they had a secondary, which did not come in handy because, unfortunately, after the British Navy sent every single one of its after the British Navy sent every single ship out to hunt the Bismarck after it set the HMS Hood, along with the 200 Swordfish aircraft. Only about a third remained after the Bismarck took them all down. So very effective, even though it had a huge catastrophic toll on the German economy. But yeah, that's the Navy things that we have today. So you might want to come over here, Nate. So we're going to start off. Will it fly? The answer is no. Of course it doesn't fly. And obviously this isn't enough destruction, so we need more. There we go, that's a lot more like it. Okay, USS Enterprise, this one's probably going to be interesting. Let's see how this one does. Will it sink or will it float? I don't know, probably sink. Yes, it sank. Okay, now we have the Bismark. This thing is about 1,000 pieces, I want to say. It's very heavy, actually. Not near as heavy as the bear over there, but very heavy. It's going to be the 10. And that's the next. It's going to be the 10. Well, there's my basement. Oh gosh. And we're gonna have fun cleaning this up. Oh man, is there still part of it left? Well, what's this? The second Command command post is still here? Oh no, now it's not. Oh, what's this? We still got part of it left? Nope. I think we had our fun for today.